All right, next up on today's list, I got this 2005 F-250. I think this is going to be the same for 2001 to 2007, I think. So first things first, this dinging's going to kill me. Then we'll discuss what we're going to do. There we go. All right, so you see, just use a flathead screwdriver to close the door latch to make it stop dinging, because that shit's terribly annoying. That will also turn off the dome light, not run the battery down. But we're going to change this exterior door handle, which is missing this lock entirely. You can see here, it's my neighbor's truck. It looks like someone tried to pry this off with a screwdriver. I don't know what they were thinking, man. But step number one is going to be to pull this door panel. So what we're going to do is, he's missing a reflector, but down here you can use a trim tool. First things first, in the description will be links on Amazon for a new door handle and for a plastic trim removal tool. If you haven't already ordered it and you're not in a hurry, please use those links, because that's the only way we get paid for these videos. But yeah, so there's a reflector here, it's missing. This truck's pretty banged up. If you look at it, it's definitely not the cleanest. I get mad at him for this. But yeah, so there's gonna be a screw under here, and then we're gonna pop up the switch panel. There'll be 2 screws under here. So we'll get this popped up. I'll go get the trim removal tool, and then we'll take out these bolts, and then this whole door panel will lift up and come off. So be right back. All right, so this is a trim removal tool. It's just plastic, so that way it's much harder to damage plastic whenever you're prying on it and rubbing it into these cracks and crevices. So if you don't have one of these, I highly recommend it. They're super cheap. I think they come in like packs. But all right, so you pop this up. Now we're gonna unplug all the plugs on the back. They just have squeeze tabs. So you just squeeze, unplug. They're all color coded, so you can't put them in the wrong place, which is great. So I'm gonna get these unplugged, and then we'll get back. So here's one screw. Should be a second one, I think. Maybe it's just this one screw here and one screw at the bottom. I don't know. We'll figure it out in a second. But let me get these unplugged, then we'll get to getting this off. Okay, I got the switch removed. So we're gonna go ahead and take these out. These are 7mm bolts. Also want to note, make sure you have your window up. If it's down, it's gonna be in the way. But yeah, so we'll take these bad boys out. Got one there. We got one down here. Oh my God, that's not even the right side. All right, let me go get a 6 and a 5.5 BRB. So this screw and this screw are definitely supposed to be the same size. This is just the Randman's hodgepodge truck, so you know, you never know what you're gonna get whenever you're working on his stuff. But we got those 2 out. This should just lift up now. Yep. Let's go ahead and pull this trim piece right here. It seems to be stopping it, so we'll use our nice little trim stick again. Work through and release the tabs. Yep. All right, cool. Voila. And our panel's free. So we're gonna set this panel in the back. Corey just leaving impact beams laying around. Oh yeah. So now this little rain guard deal, you just pull this back. Let's see if we can't just pull this back like so. Get it off at the lock. Nice. Very gentle, very gentle. I'm gonna hook it on that too to try and. There we go. Keep that out of the way. All right, now I think we're gonna pull this. Oh yeah, we're gonna pull this, which should be like an 11mm. See what we got here. Nope, it's a 10mm. So we'll go get a 10. We'll pull this. That will allow us to push this bar out of the way to get to the nuts that we need to get to. The whole point of moving this screw down here is so you can push this window regulator bar out of the way. This is going to be an 11, not a 10. So let's see if we can get it on this. Just drop my 10mm on the ground. So there's one nut off right there. Okay. And then You got one up through this hole. There's probably a rubber thing. There's supposed to be a rubber stopper right there to do that. So now you're gonna get this nut off of this side. Bam. I think it fell, but we'll get it. No big deal. This door panel is real easy to get to at the bottom, so no harm, no foul. Once you do that, wiggle this puppy out. All right, having this exterior door handle out actually give me plenty of room to reach in here and put this rod holder back in. So because he doesn't have the lock cylinder, the lock rod's not attached. So only this one is, but this one, it's easier if you remove it. You can get to the tab from this side. So you just unhook it and then it pivots, see? Then you push the rod out to the inside that direction. So if you have your key cylinder, which I hope you do, all you have to do is you pull this retaining tab out here, this little deal here. I'll pull it out just so you can see. So you pull this out, and then your lock rod or your lock cylinder will slide out once you pull. All right. What, 5th time's the charm?
Something like that.
Yeah. All right. Put it in the hole. Grab the rod. Put that in the hole. Can I get it from here? I don't know. Let's see. We'll press it in that way. Then I'll try and fish the rod in from the back side, you know, and get it clipped in. All right. What a pain in the booty hole. Okay, so I had assistant Corey hold this in position while I fished the rod in. Got it clicked in with the little clicker, and then I shot this 11 mil nut up top here, but I dropped the other one down into the door, so I gotta find it now. I'm digging out all kinds of weird pieces, but I haven't found the nut yet. Oh, I think I just found it. Nope. No, I didn't. More plastic pieces. Is that it right there? I think that might be it. Hold on, I'm gonna get it back there. Got the nut. We're in. Push this little doodader over. We're in. So now we're gonna put this back in. This little 10 mil down here.
Why'd you take that out?
To make it easier to get to that nut.
Nah, just because you got them fucking sausage hands, bro.
Yeah, so anyway, you just undo everything that you did to get to this point. All right, proof of concept. Once it's all back together, wham, look at that. Just working. Heck yeah, dude. So the only difference is if you have this style, hopefully you actually have your lock cylinder in yours, so you're gonna have an extra rod to hook up, but otherwise, that's that. It's all working. Real easy, not too bad of a job, as long as you get the right parts. You don't have this goofball helping you.